Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make chicken congee with rice flake. This is how rice flakes look like. In one whole chicken, you need jasmine rice or any normal rice, rice flake, and all these ingredients, leave that aside for now. Dry shrimp, put maybe 12 pieces, and then I also have dry squid, 1 piece. It'll make the broth taste a lot better with dry squid and dry shrimp. For the dry shrimp and dry squid, it's optional, you don't have to put them. So let this soak maybe about 10 minutes. I have 1 large carrot, peel. Okay, afterward, I'm just gonna cut it like this. I put 1 whole onion, 1 large carrot, and for green onion, I'm gonna use the white part to put in the broth and the green part as topping. You also can put other mints. Okay, for the white part, just cut it like this. This topping, you may need more than this, but I'm just gonna cut this much for now. And this one is the rice flakes. I'm gonna soak it for 10 minutes in warm water. So I'll put 1 package, and this is how the rice flake look like that. And then when it's cooked, it curl up. I'll show you what I mean later. Okay, let this soak for 10 minutes. Bring 6 liters of water to boil. I have 1 whole chicken, 1.5 tablespoons of salt. This one is soup spoon. This one is yellow sugar, so it's less sweet. So I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons or 2 soup spoons. Chicken powder, 1 tablespoon, and 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. And bring it to a boil and cook it on high heat about 15 minutes. For the dry squid and the dry shrimp, you can clean well. Dry squid, it normally has this bone here, so make sure that you take that out. Once you clean it well, then you just cut it. Cut to smaller pieces. Dry squid and dry shrimp is optional. And this part, just cut that. And I cleaned a couple times already, and I like to just pour this one out. So, like that. Okay, now we can put this into the broth. You can bring it to a boil, and when you see it boiling, you see the foam and scum that floating on top. Make sure you scoop that out. When you scoop it out, we can put the dry squid that you cut up. Dry squid, dry shrimp, 1 large onion, 1 large carrot cut into smaller pieces. You boil it with the chicken so to get good flavor, and also white part of green onion. You can put as much as you like. And for good flavor, I like to put preserved radish, 1 large piece or 2 small pieces. Let it boil for 10 more minutes on high heat. I let it boil on high heat 15 minutes, and you'll notice there will be more foam, so scoop them out. After you cook it on high heat for 15 minutes, now we can lower the heat to medium heat, and now I'm going to set the timer for 45 minutes. Every time I make chicken congee, I always fry the uncooked rice first. This is my mom method that she always make it like this. 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. So before you add in the uncooked rice, fry some garlic first. And for the uncooked rice, you need to clean well until the water is transparent. So clean your rice. This one maybe about 1.25 cups. And for the rice flakes, after you soak it for 10 minutes, take it out. Let it drain in the basket. So this rice is 1.5 cups. Clean well until the water is transparent. Okay, now add it in. There's some moisture, and that is fine. We're going to cook it until there's no moisture in the rice. If you want to skip this part, you also can just skip this part. You don't have to fry the rice first. You can just clean the rice really good, and after add into the good broth. You can fry them on high heat until it become crispy. That takes about maybe 7 to 8 minutes. So after you cook it on medium heat for 45 minutes, Now you can take out the chicken to let it cool down. Chicken is fully cooked, and you also can shred them. And as for this broth, it's ready to go. And for the rice that you fry, just put everything in here. Okay, now you can bring it to boil, and right now it's not that thick, but allow the rice to expand and it will become thicker. And then the fact that we add some more rice flakes, so this soup here, this congee with rice flake, it's not going to be super watery. It's going to be just perfect. You just have to wait and see. Bring it to boil and cook it on medium-high heat 10 minutes. After you let it cook on medium-high heat for about 10 minutes, you notice that the rice expand and they're not mushy. And now that the rice is expand, after 10 minutes later, cook it on medium-high heat, now we can add the rice flake that you soaked for 10 minutes. Add them in loose individual sheets, so this way when they start to roll up, they roll up single sheets so they don't clump up together. So 1 package of this rice flakes. Okay, that should be good. Now cook it on medium-high heat, maybe about 5 more minutes, and after that, this congee rice flakes is done. So as you can see, after you put them in the hot heat, make them curl up. So like that. So I let it cool down about 10 minutes, and after you let it cool down 10 minutes, you can see that the congee rice flake is more thicker. And look at this rice flake. They curl up like that. So for these chicken, you can shred it and put it in here. Either put in here or you can put them on the side. Now it has the right thickness. Once you let it cool down about 10 minutes, you'll see that the congee and the rice flake will expand more and they absorb the liquid or the broth, and will make the chicken congee rice flake not as watery. All you have to do now is just scoop it up. Add some bean sprouts. Add some green onion or mint. You also can squeeze some lime. And then it's best if you can have it with Chinese long donut. Is it pie for you?
No.
Món.